to be a specialist. The demand for quality in its personnel, men of brain power and technical proficiency, is the first requirement of the Army in fulfilling its manpower needs. Believing that a soldier's will to serve is only as good as his morale, the Army is making every effort to make military service attractive. As well as better housing and quarters, other recent improvements have included a better dependents medical plan in which all the members of a soldier's family can take advantage of the Army's health program. There are greater opportunities for travel in today's Army, and better promotion policies together with new uniforms and better pay incentives are high morale builders. A new rotation plan for overseas service called Gyroscope provides for the rotation of units in the United States with units overseas. By being able to return to the same base in the United States, regular Army personnel can now plan their whole military life, a big factor in keeping morale high. Backing up our Army and playing an even greater role in its future are the reservists in the National Guard. Now numbering more than 1.5 million men, they have made great training progress in the past year and are truly a ready reserve. Recognizing that a visibly strong reserve is a key factor in America's deterrent strength, the Army has stepped up its basic reserve training to a minimum of 6 months, plus weekly armory drills and lessons. At summer camp, the annual toughening up transition from civilian to soldier takes place, conditioning bodies as well as minds to be ready for any call. In the matter of spending money, the Army this year has undergone radical change. An ever-present problem has been the fact that new weapons often cost 4 or 5 times as much as the ones they replace. In the course of waging this other constant battle to keep costs down and get the most for its money, the Army has developed management practices that compare favorably with the most efficient civilian businesses. Where possible, operations are being streamlined, new routes of supply are being worked out, and unnecessary items eliminated. Along with this cutback, depots and warehouse requirements are being reduced. The Army's purchasing system has been reorganized, and it now conducts its business much like any private concern on a working capital basis. In every way, from management to the soldier, the utmost is being extracted for every defense dollar spent. This, then, is the Army of today, an Army standing guard on the ramparts of freedom across the world. In Alaska, learning the ways of war in the snow. At the top of the world, helping to build our listening posts along the dew line. Supporting NATO and the free nations of Europe. And in Southeast Asia, helping people unfamiliar with the weapons of a modern world. It is an Army in transition, streamlining old concepts, boldly developing the new to meet the present fantastic demands of atomic warfare. Today, the American nation stands ready to defend itself with an Army never more superbly trained or equipped in its history. Daily, the barriers of space and speed are being broken. Weapons and the ways of war are in revolution. Never before has man stood so precariously on the brink of his own destruction. By striving for ever greater superiority, the United States Army dedicates itself to deter that end.
As you have just seen, this has been a truly significant year for the Army. Now this is Sergeant Stuart Queen, inviting you to be with us again for another look at your Army in action on The Big Picture.
The Big Picture is a weekly television report to the nation on the activities of the Army at home and overseas. Produced by the Army Pictorial Center. Presented by the United States Army in cooperation with this station.